Okay, Calvin Castine here. They don't know what they're doing here. I'm hustling, trying to get the lineups. They've got 2 kids from Rouses Point that went over at the last minute to Chazy because Chazy didn't have enough players, and while I'm writing down names, they're starting the ball game. So the first kid up there, Josiah Bouchard, he's on it first. They couldn't wait 2 minutes while I was getting their lineups. And it would have been maybe 30 seconds, but they couldn't wait. So Josiah Bouchard did not get his at-bat on TV. This is Riley Hansen. He went down swinging. Now Bruce Juno is up. Grasshopper baseball at the Rouses Point Civic Center. And it's 21st day of June 2010. Game being recorded in HD.
What are you guys doing off the bench?
Go sit.
Here we are. We come down here. We give them a nice HD picture, and they couldn't wait 2 minutes for us. Grasshopper baseball, Rouses Point, being visited by the folks from Chazy. 1 on, 1 out. Temperature is probably about 80 degrees or so, I guess. That's a high pop-up.
Run, Bruce, run!
And he's safe at first, base hit. So Bruce Juno is on. Joshua Bouchard now. The third baseman will step in. We wrote down all the Chazy names, then just before the action was ready to start, I realized that those 3 or 4 of their players were not going to show up. They had enough for two on the bench. Everybody showed up, so the ones that didn't show up weren't available. So they asked for substitutes from the other team. So Chazy was short 2. Champlain-Rouses Point had 2 extras. So if nobody else shows up for Chazy now that wasn't here at the start, we'll be all set.
Bruce, it's on the ground, you're going. Pay attention, guys.
It's not as easy as it looks pitching to these guys, finding that strike zone. There's a swing and a miss. That's 2 down. And I'll bring up Connor McCarthy, the catcher.
2 outs, you're running on anything. Bruce, 2 outs, you're going. Ground it, Connor.
Foul ball.
Oh, a little high, Connor.
That's in play, line shot to short. Plays at third. Yeah. Safe at third, just barely. Good try there, good effort there by the shortstop, who is probably Dalton Enroe. Good job there. Well, McCarthy reaches, bases are full, and Bryce Maskell. Now, I know you think the Maskells ought to be playing for Rouses Point, but they're not. This is a Chazy Maskell. His father grew up here in Rouses Point. A fair ball. It's going to be trouble. Throw to second. Gets away at second. Coach McCarthy at third is not sending the runners here. That's good coaching. Don't run up the score here, because you can run at this level. You want to teach them how to play baseball, not how to play grasshopper baseball, but to play baseball.
What's up, guys?
In a real game at a higher level with older, more skilled players, you wouldn't run in that situation. So you don't You're not here teaching them how to play grasshopper baseball. You're teaching them how to play baseball, and that was good right there. This is Jesse Blaze, because you can do things in grasshopper that you're not going to be able to do at other levels, and if you get into those bad habits now, you're not going to improve as an overall ball player. So it's better to hold these guys up, let them earn their bases, not just to run around because the guys in the field are learning how to catch and throw. You have a backup catcher back there. You have the catcher and your backup catcher. There's a hard hit ball up the middle. The second baseman just looked at it till he got about 5 feet from him. He's got to be more alert there. That's that the coach's son, Daniel Jeanette. Yeah. Coach Bruce Jeanette telling him, got to be awake, got to go after those balls. Once he figured that out, he was all over it, but he's got to react right away. You got to be looking at that ball. As soon as it's hit, say, hey, that's one I got to be involved with. I'm going after it. So here's Caden Bedard. That's a fair ball. And going to be a tag out. Tag out. So let's see. We'll figure out how many batters they sent up. They left the bags loaded, and we're going to go to the bottom half of the first.
Did you film me enough?
Steve LaValle is going to be pitching for the first couple innings for the Champlain-Rouses Point team. I figure there's about 2 runs across for Chazy as we get set for the bottom of the first. And leading off will be Damon Page for Champlain-Rouses Point. We're still working on a catcher apparently here. Takes a while to get these young catchers suited up here. It's almost a long process. Sometimes the time between innings is longer than the actual inning. Okay, Connor McCarthy's all suited up. Oh, his catching gear on. And there's the pitch to Page. Nice play by the first sacker, who was probably Bruce Juno. Nice job there, young Mr. Juno. Now Ian O'Donnell is up. Ian O'Donnell at the plate. We're experimenting here with a little high definition on the recording.
Watch it come way out of his hand now, okay?
We may have to move out a little further here because of the coach standing in front of us. That's strike 3. That's 2 down. And Aiden LaValle will step. Whoops, easy on the tripod here. Aiden LaValle will step in. 2 outs, nobody on, and a pitch. Hit to the right side. Play will be at first. They got him. They got him. They got him. That's second baseman was supposed to be Josiah Bouchard, so we're going to assume that's who it was. And we're going to go to the second inning. It's 2-0 Chazy.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Hey, bring your hat.
There you go, bring that game up. Go up, James.
James Malinsky is up. He's batting for the Chazy team. He's actually from the Champlain-Rouses Point team, but as we said, the Chazy a little short, so they got a couple of players from the Champlain-Rouses Point squad, and it works out good because that way everybody gets to play the whole game. So between the 2 teams, just 20 players, and that's going to work out just fine. His new teammates cheering him on here. cheering him on, saying, "Let's go, James, let's go." Future Chazy cheerleaders here from this grasshopper baseball team. Swing and a miss. So that's one down, and it'll bring up Jack Bolson. Originally, it was supposed to be Sam Bolson, but Sam Bolson would have none of that. He would burst into tears. And I don't want to play with Chazy. So Mom made an executive decision and said, "How about you, Sam?" And Sam said, "Sure. I know there's no crying in baseball. I'll go over that way." So he did. So Sam Bolson is up. Getting the brush back. Right? Beautiful sunny day here.
Good swing, Jack.
2 or 3. That's 3. So Jack Bolson goes down swinging, and it'll bring up Josiah Bouchard.
Right, JoJo. Swinging all the way through, buddy.
Wearing the Bouchard construction shirt.
Hey, JoJo.
We didn't get to see Josiah bat in that first inning, but we won't go into that again. He got on the first time. This time here, he's in trouble. Pitcher's in a groove. Ooh, might have been hit. I don't think you can have a hit batter unless that was no walks. You can't have a hit batter when the coaches are pitching. There's no walks, no hit batters when the coaches pitch. You got to go back in there and take your lumps. And the pitch. If I were going to find myself pitching for these grasshopper games, I would get a dartboard and just practice that movement. Just practice that movement to throw the ball, that little soft toss. That's strike 3. Well, maybe not. Foul ball.
No bunting, JoJo. Swing it back.
On your feet, Dalton. Come on. There you go. Daniel, pay attention.
That's strike 3. 1-0 across for Chazy. It remains 2-0 Chazy after an inning and a half here on viewer-supported hometown cable. All right, this one's my fault here. This is my fault. I was waving at my granddaughter Shay and not paying attention here. Ethan Guerin stepped up. And he gets a base hit to start things in the bottom half of the second. He's probably a Red Sox fan, so I can't be taping those Red Sox fans. Here's Daniel Jeanette, second baseman. Two 2-0 Chazy leading. We're in the bottom half of the second in grasshopper baseball. June 21st, I haven't mentioned this yet, first day of summer 2010. Road to first will be safe Good try. Good try. So it's first and second. And Anthony Wing, W-I-N-G Wing, like the Dannemora Wings, is up there. Foul ball, strike one. The tripod jumps a little bit here. I gotta get the tripod used to this particular camera. Bases full. Bags are loaded. And Sam Bolson is up. Sam's the guy who didn't want to go to Chazy on the Chazy team. He wanted to play for Champlain-Rouses Point, so we'll see if he'll help here. Nobody out. Strike one. Two strikes on him. Strike three. Oh, Bolson goes down swinging. And I'll bring up Abram Eichler with one out. One out, and bag's full. Looks at a bouncer. June 21st, 2010. As I was saying, first day of summer. It's a foul ball. I happen to know that Abe was taking batting practice yesterday, so I know he's been practicing. There's, oh, wow, into the outfield. That's going to drive in a run. RBI single for Abram Eichler. He gets a handshake from Coach Jeanette. It's a 2-1 ball game, and we got now Lucas Berube. Berube up, and he takes a swing, strike one. One out, 3 on, 2-1 the score in the second. He swings at a low one. He liked it though, he liked that pitch, so he swung at it. Two or three, strike three. So Berube goes down to swinging, and Dalton Enroe will step up now. Dalton Enroe, top of the order on deck. There's the big batter here for the Champlain-Rouses Point team. Here's the pitch to Enroe. That's a ball. Good cut, good cut. A little slow on that one. I thought the button had been pushed. And I looked and I wasn't recording. I'm not quite sure if we came on in time to see Enroe's hit. He walloped it down the third base line, ties the ball game. Look at that. It stung. That's how hard he hit it. Top of the order, Damon Page at the plate. 2-2 ball game. Bags are still full with 2 outs. Page fouls it. Strike 2. It's a fair ball. It's a fair ball, and everybody's going to be safe. It's a 3-2 lead now for Champlain-Rouses Point. And let's see, it's going to get us to Ian O'Donnell. Ian O'Donnell will be up. And we got pitch. foul that one off. Oh, waiting for the catcher to reconnect those snaps. Where's that?
Watch that ball, buddy.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So they send up 9. 3 in, 3 out, 3 left on. Threes were wild in the second. It's 3-2 Champlain-Rouses point after 2 full. We're heading for the third on viewer-supported hometown cable. This should be Riley Hansen at the plate.
Go, Riley. A little hit, buddy.
Waiting for the coach to get his warm-ups in. Top half of the third. Chazy trailing for the first time in the game. 3-2 foul ball by Hansen.
Guys.
There's a well-hit ball. It's going to drop in. Hey, Jeanette was going after it right away. We saw that. We saw that. He was alert that time. He was going after it. Almost a nice catch by the fellow playing the pitching position, who might be Ethan Guerin. But that's a base hit for Hansen. Now Bruce Juno is up. When we arrived, a couple kids from Chazy noticed me with the camera and said, "Hey, that's Calvin Kalstein. Calvin Kalstein's hair."
You're on it, Bruce. You can do this.
It's close. Everybody's going to be safe. Took a while for that ball to come down. Good try. Good try. Good effort there by the defense, but a base hit for Juno, and Joshua Bouchard is up. What's happening there? Right, Guerin wrestling with the bat and losing. Good fellow at first. I don't think that's he can really take off any faster that way. I would think that would that would make it a little harder to take off if you're that low. Unless he's part frog. Oh, there's a hard hit ball knocked down by Jeanette at second. He got there, knocked it down, and Guerin over to help out. Yeah, Guerin is everywhere. He's a hustling ball player. Good job there at second by Jeanette. And now we got the bags full. And Connor McCarthy is up. I watched his father play the organ there in church yesterday. Father Gordon's last Mass at Sacred Heart. McCarthy comes through with a game-tying hit.
Let's go, brother!
We got Bryce Mascal swinging and hitting it to it. He got him. Guerin gets the out. I'm not going to throw it if I don't have to. Where's that? Let's see if I can get this guy on video here. I guess I can't quite spot him in the sky here. You got a helicopter going over. There's a lot of kind of small to see in the picture here. Next is Jesse Blaze. Jesse Blaze up. 1 out, I think. 3-3 score in the third and tight. Lots of sunshine. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Strike 3. Good swing. Good swing. Good. If he'd made contact with that, he would have gone. There's Caden Bedard. He says, I don't need no helmet. I want to go back to the days of Don Zimmer. Before Don Zimmer got plunked in the head and almost died, we didn't have to wear helmets. I had another player for Champlain-Rouses Point who's shown up. Apparently, somebody got here a little late. Foul ball. Strike 2. Strike 3. Foley, strand 3, score 1, send up 7. We're going to go to the bottom half of the third. I think we're all tied up. 3-3.
Hey, Bill, here we go.
Okay, Aiden Valley is up. He is safe at first. He hustled and beat it out. Good effort there on the Chazy defense. But Aiden LaValle beat it out. So now it's Ethan Garand up. Yeah. Ethan Garand at the plate. And oh, we got more catching gear problems here. We got a well-hit ball here. Caught daydreaming again there. Ethan Garand is on with a base hit, a hard hit ball, one into the outfield. Daniel Jeanette stepping up there very quickly, hits a fair ball. He's going to load the bases. No throw, good wise decision not to throw that. So LaValle, Garand, and Jeanette are on. Daniel Jeanette with the base hit, loads the bases, and Anthony Wing will now step up. Strike 1. And strike 2.
Right. Tension.
Hard hit ball. Gets through. Everybody's going to be safe. Everybody's safe. Run number 4 crosses for Champlain-Rouses Point. And Sam Bolson is up now. I'll have to get. I'll have to move here. The coach standing right in front of me. Doesn't see the camera here, I guess. Strike 1.
Just like at practice, buddy.
27 years, starting our 28th year doing this.
Nice, Sam. Good eye, buddy. Good eye.
June 11th was our first show. First thing we taped was probably around June 7th. Nobody out yet.
Good job, Sam. Good job, Sam. Good job. Ball, buddy. Good job, Sam.
Swing and a miss. Is that 3? That's 3. So Bolson goes down swinging. Now Abram Eichler steps in. He drove in Champlain-Rouses Point's first First run, let's see where the coach is going to be. I'll try to be where he isn't. A bike flyer hits it to second base. He's going to get another run batted in. He's going to be safe at first. And it makes it now 5-3. Eichler's on. And now we got Lucas Berube. Berube up. Strike one.
Watch that ball, buddy. I want to beat shit out of you. Almost, Lucas.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Two down. So Berube is down, and Dalton Enroe will step up. Enroe, the 8th batter of the inning. 2 in, 3 on.
Any base, guy. Any base.
And a pitch. The players will start pitching in the 4th inning. Foul ball.
Bruce, be set, ready to move it. Come on, guys, let's get set. Go!
That's a fair ball. Whoop. They get him? No. No, throw it away. Good idea. He knew where to throw. He knew about that force at home. He knew about it and tried to get it. Good try. That was a good try. Nothing to be ashamed of there. So here's Damon Page, the 9th batter of the inning. 3 runs in, makes it 6-3. Bag's full. I think I'm going to have to move here after this pitch. Don't dare to move right now. Out the heck, I moved. There's a pitch. Foul ball.
Everybody's running.
That's a fair ball. So the first, safe at first. He beat it out.
That's all right. You did the right play.
Beat it out. Good job. Good try.
Nice ball. That was well played.
We got
That's all right. Now be ready to dig it. Close to home.
10th batter of the inning. This would be Ian O'Donnell. Strike one.
Nice swing, Ian. Nice swing, buddy.
Get down.
Bryce, pay attention. Good try, Ian.
Take 3.
Okay, guys, hustle in.
4 runs. I think it's 7-3 Champlain-Rouses point. We are heading for the 4th.
Run, Devin.
Good job, guys. That's the way to do it.
Good hit, Devin.
All right, Devin. We got Devin. Oh yeah, Devin Dupree. He showed up. He's the guy who just showed up. I was getting a change from Kim, former Kim Barnes, whoever she is now, telling me that James Malinsky is gunning for Damon Page for the Champlain-Rouses Point team.
Pay attention to the game, guys.
So I was getting that.
Got a piece of it, Jack.
Here's Jack Bolson, by the way, here before we lose complete control here. We're in the 4th inning. Garand is pitching, Ethan Garand. It is, best to my knowledge, 7-3. Swing and a miss. So we had Devin Dupree up. He replaced Malinsky, would come in for him. Jack Bolson goes down swinging. So we have 2 outs. And Josiah Bouchard is up. Bouchard at the plate. We got 2 outs, nobody on in the 4th inning. Nobody's been coaching first base, and I think they finally, no, I don't know if they've caught on to that yet. Yeah, there we go. With 2 outs, we're going to get a first base coach now. 10 or more of these rascals to keep track of. And you need at least 1.5 adults for each kid. Well, sometimes there are more important things than coaching first base. Yeah. So this is Josiah Bouchard. We are in the 4th inning. 7-3, Rouses Point, Champlain, Rouses Point. That's strike 3. That's strike 3. You just holler at the ump. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Still 7-3, Champlain-Rouses Point. We got Riley Hansen on the pitching rubber. Aiden LaValle at the plate. Fouls off the first pitch in the bottom half of the 4th. It's a 7-3 ball game.
You listen to me when you hit that. Good job.
First day of summer, 2010.
Good job now.
Heads up, guys. Look to home. Pay attention out there. Devin, get off the ground. Get on your feet.
Oh, I think the ball hit the bat while he was ducking.
Outfield. Get out in the field. Go. Keep going. Go, go, go.
Once the pitchers become the players, then you can have walks and hit batters and so on. High fly ball to the 3rd. No chance to get him. He was halfway to first base before the ball even landed. So LaValle's on. Now Ethan Garand will step in.
Good job, Ethan, now.
5 out there. He's pitching. Get set. Joshua, please. Set. Bryce, you too. Come on, set. He's pitching. He's swinging.
Swing and a miss.
Ready, man. Get ready to hustle.
Bryce, pay attention now. You're closer.
Foul ball.
He's swinging here. Let's go. Look alive.
Oh, he goes after a low one, hits it. Oh. The record show the shortstop never budged.
You need to cover the bag now. When the ball's hit, you gotta get to your bag. Third base.
That looks so pretty rolling on top of the grass. He just stood there and admired it.
Come on, wake up, guys. Let's go. Take up the ball a little bit. Josh, bring it in a little bit.
Okay, now we got Daniel Jeanette. These guys are here to learn how to play the game. And they're going to make some mistakes. A whole lot of mistakes sometimes. That's how they learn. There's a foul ball. Well, they'll learn it. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Daniel Jeanette swings and misses on that one. That was 1 out. Still learning this camera, and sometimes I push the button and it don't start recording. There's Anthony Wing. First and second, 1 out. On Monday night.
Bill, you get ready to hustle.
It's high.
Nice go, Riley. Way to bring it in there.
Ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
Any base, guys.
Come on, give me a hustle.
Ball, attack the ball, all right? Play, get
Now
the base.
Sam Bolson, the batter.
Get ready, Sam. Ethan, you watch Mr. Bolton, okay? Back right from me. Good job, Sam.
That's high.
Any base, guys. Don't fall asleep out there. Come on, be thinking. Do the right. Oh. Nice hit.
And the pitch. Strike 3. No.
You're swinging, guys. Get on your toes.
It's a full count, whatever it was. It's a full count now. Way high. So Sam Bolson will take a walk, and that'll force in a run. That'll make it 8-3. And Abram Eichler will step to the plate. Pitch to him is swung on, strike 1. He's been on twice so far. And 2 trips.
Good eye, good eye.
He said, I thought I could hit it with the bat there. I thought I could touch it there. Little out of the strike zone. There's another hit ball. And he'll reach. So go out of play.
Good job, baby.
Way to make the throw.
Well, he's put the ball in play 3 times in 3 trips.
Tommy, ready? Get the target of that, Tommy.
Another run scores for Champlain-Rouses point, and hitting the first pitch. Go to the plate, they get the force. So he decided to touch the plate. He caught the ball and didn't touch the plate right initially. That was Lucas Berube. Reaches on a fielder's choice. Now Dalton Enro is up.
Come on, one more. Let's go.
2 outs.
One more out. We need it, guys. Wake
I
up.
think that's outside for a ball.
Good work, Colin.
Bryce, pay attention.
Any base. Easiest base.
Swing and a
Tag
miss.
second. You can beat the runner. Tag it. But make sure you get the ball in your glove first. All right? You do right. You ready? Attack the ball. Let's go. Nice.
Good job,
Strike 2.
Stay right in there, just like last time for me. Nice base.
Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Check that plate for me. Everybody run!
And everybody's going to be safe.
There you go.
Here's James Malinsky. He's the same James Malinsky who played for Chazy earlier in the game. Traded back to his original team. Swings out a high one. Strike 2. Coach Jeanette liked that swing. That was a good one. Strike 3. Good cut. Good cut. Good cut. So we're going to go to the 5th inning. Champlain-Rouses point leading Chazy on viewer-supported hometown cable. Riley Hansen, a fellow who pitched last half inning, is up at the plate. He swings and misses. Strike 1 to start the 5th inning. I got 10-3 for a score in my unofficial count. That's a hard hit ball, knocked down it short. He's going to hang on to it. He's going to hold it. Yeah, he's going to hold it. He held on to it. Nice job of knocking it down. Well, it's a base hit for Hanson. Now Bruce Juno. He's been on a couple of times, I think. Juno is up.
Hey, Bruce, you're due. Keep your eye on it.
Pitch from Guerin. Fouled off, strike one.
Eye on it. It's got to be strikes, buddy.
Whoop, strike two. I like that high one. Abe Eichler out there in left center says, I can understand those. I like those too. The ball.
Got to be strike, Bruce.
Ball 4.
Hustle, guys, hustle.
So Juno's on. Now Joshua Bouchard is up. Strike one.
Good job now. Everybody on my field, get ready. Close to space on the field.
Strikes, Josh.
Well hit.
Stay on your feet, guys.
Oh, what is this? They're sending him. No. The ball comes back. You hold them up.
Right, Connor, another hit, buddy.
You don't
Strikes, Connor.
coach it like you do a regular game. Is Connor McCarthy.
Good swing.
Strike one.
Rule. On the ground, you got to roll. Oh,
Strike
Connor.
two.
Connor, you got to hit it.
Ian, you get ready.
Oh, well hit. Knocked down by the shortstop. You tag him? I don't think so.
Hit, Connor.
Good job, Daniel.
Everybody's safe. You tag him? He's out. Yeah, he's out. Did tag him. I thought he had, but. So we got Bryce Mascal now.
Hey, Daniel, same thing. Second base.
Mascal up. Pitch from Guerin, strike one.
Good job, Ethan. Ian, get ready.
Full count. Just missed.
Good job, Ethan.
Just missed, or did he? No, it was a scald. No, it was a ball. Just that was close. Could have gone either way, and they called it a ball. So it's going to load the bases up.
Guys, any base.
Now we got Jesse Blaze in the first offering to third. Blaze at third. Good, smart play. Good, smart play. That's 2 down. Saying good job, Ian. So that must be O'Donnell. Let's see. We got who's up next is Caden Bedard, right? Caden Bedard making his way to the plate. Pitch from Guerin, strike one.
Good job.
Got to be a strike, buddy.
That was 3 outs. It was already 3 outs, so that was the 3rd out. so he'll be up when the next inning starts. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. It could be the last go around for Champlain-Rouses Point.
All right, guys, let's get set. Bryce, you two, come on.
Ian O'Donnell is up. It's at a high one. I think we have Bruce Juno pitching now. We're in the top of the 5th, bottom of the 5th. It's, I believe, 10-4, maybe 10-3. 10-4. Not happy with his angle. It's always easier to record from the first base side. That's ball 4. So Ian O'Donnell walks, and Aiden LaValle steps in. It's a grass cutter. It's going to. Everybody's going to be safe. Now Ethan Guerin. Strike 1.
Ian, you get ready.
It's a fair ball. So the first, just a little bit off. Just a little bit off. Let's see that they're holding a guy up at third base here. You're not going to score on that. You don't score on those. Let these guys learn how to play ball. They do it better when they go one base at a time. Unless you got a supercalifragilistic hit or something. Here's Daniel Jeanette.
Wake up. Go out. Any base. Wake up. Let's go. Any base. Come on.
That's okay.
Strike 3. He's swinging. He's swinging. That's the important thing. Yeah, see a pitch you like? Swing at the darn thing. Now we got Anthony Wing with 1 out. Is that a strike?
Your toes.
Good job, Anthony.
Keep going. You're doing fine.
Run, turn around.
That's ball 4, so it's going to force in a run. First, going to put his bat away, then he'll hustle to first. There's Sam Bolson. Bag's full.
Right. Bring yourselves into the game a little bit.
Alright, that's alright.
Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Strike 3. That's 2 down. Bolson goes down swinging. And Abram Eichler is up. And the pitch to Eichler is ball. Pitch from Juneau. Ball. I think it's 3-0. Got the green light on the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Eichler walks. Got to put the bat away first, then hustle the first. RBI as the run is forced in. Now we got Lucas Berube.
Same thing as last time, buddy. Good job, Lucas. Gonna hit for me. Good job.
Swing and a miss.
All my guys hustle up, please.
Strike 3. So they leave the bags full. We'll figure out how many runs they got. We're going to the 6th here in the 6th inning ball game. Okay, we just got our pitching change here. I forgot already. I think it's Aiden LaValle. And the batter, Caden. Should be Caden. Yeah, Caden Bedard. I got a 12-4 score, so it's somewhere in that vicinity. When it comes to grasshoppers, if we come close to the score, we think we're doing a good job. As the actual score isn't that important. The important thing is these kids are here. They're not sitting home on their backsides, pushing the buttons on a computer. They're out here doing something. You should be either watching hometown cable or out doing something. The only time you shouldn't be doing something is if you're sitting down watching hometown cable. So, Caden Bedard is out swinging. Now Devin Dupree is up.
Hey guys, come on. On your feet, let's play some baseball.
I'm not sure. I thought they only had 2 outs that last Chazy half inning, but I said there were 3 because they scored a run and they only sent up 6 batters. So, and the bags were full. Inside or low, might be called strike 2. Looks fairly good. Dupree takes the high one. There's a beauty. Just missed. Full count.
Gotta be a strike, Gavin.
Your pitch, Bill. Nice and easy, right across that plate.
Whoa, got him. Got him right in the ribs. So he will painfully go to first. Alright, Devin Dupree makes his way to first. Now we got the fellow known as Jack Bolson up there.
If you're not on deck, please. All the way in. Guys need to pay attention to the game, please.
Swing and a miss.
Guys. Come on, guys, out the field.
Foul tipped it, I think. There's a strike 3. Good cut from Bolson. Good cut. 1 out. And it's Josiah Bouchard. No, it's Riley Hansen. Bouchard, I think, took himself out.
Good swing, Riley.
Swing and a miss. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good swinging there, Riley Hansen.
Right. Chazy, line up. Let's go.
Okay, guess the.
Well, if you were paying attention, you would know that, wouldn't you?
I don't know what happened here. Did Josiah Bouchard bat or not? I don't know. They skipped him in the batting order. Maybe they, that's the point. Champlain didn't give him the out.
No, we're not pitching today.
They didn't. That's it. It's a victory for the Champlain-Rouses Point team. They defeat Chazy, and that's the way it was. Grasshopper baseball on this first day of summer, June 21st, 2010. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting, viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Win, lose, or draw on a sunny day, it's a TV worth your support. Hometown cable.